So what is good everyone, it's me back again for another Grand Summoners video. I'm sorry that I didn't make any videos in the past few days, but today, as we all know, Canary is going to have her debut in global. Yeah, so this is going to be the upcoming maintenance this coming March 31st. So we are gonna be receiving a special legging video series to celebrate the new event, of course. And Canary Scaling Tracer is an ascended physical attacker who can change her element with arts and inflict status ailments with the true art. So Canary is basically one of the best debuffer of the entire game. So despite that, she can actually change her attribute into water, fire, and earth. And with that, it also adds a different effect with each element. And that is what we are going to talk about with Canary. So as we can see, Canary is on the tier 1, on the first tier, and we have her the most top part. So next to this girl, so she is really great. She has the ability to inflict a different kinds of status conditions to the enemy, which is really great, and they are pretty useful in mines in some cases. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look with the kits and abilities of Canary. So Canary is actually a human race and belongs to water attribute, and with a role of a sub attacker. So sub attacker. So let's go ahead and take a look with the skill. So the skill is deals 18,000% physical damage for the corresponding attribute. So it increases own skill gauge by 50% of the difference between the maximum value and the current value. And the arts. So the arts deals 15,000% physical damage of the corresponding attribute. So it changes own attribute in the following order. So from water to earth to fire. So at the start of the quest, of course, he will have or she will have the water attributes. And it also increases own damage by 50% and increases the special skill gauge by 3 for 30 seconds. So by the special skill gauge, that is the arch gen 3 per second. Okay, so the true art deals a hefty amount of the 60,000% physical damage of the corresponding attribute. So from water, 100% chance of making the enemies deceased for 25 seconds, and to earth, 100% chance of making the enemy poisoned for 25 seconds, and for fire, 100% chance of making the enemies burn for 25 seconds. That is where she is going to be the best debuffer for the entire game. And also with the super arts. So the super art deals a not little bit that good damage, but it deals 130,000% physical damage of the corresponding attribute. So reduces the enemy's physical resistance by 100% for 30 seconds, and this one it can be stuck. So overall, she has the potential of making the enemy not just debuffer or making an inflict status to them, but she can also reduces the enemy's physical resistance by 100% and for 30 seconds. But in my own observation of her kit, the only lacking of this unit is the arch gauge. Although he got the 3 per second arch gauge in her arts, but to be honest, it is not enough. Yeah, you can use different units to your party, like support units. You can use to support. Just this one is a support tracker, which is really good if you have to support to sustain her arch gauge, and that is really great. So that is just my opinion. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look with her strong points. So the strong points of this unit is at the start of the battles. So Canary has water, so she can change, she can change into water, earth, and fire. And with that, it inflicts a different status to the enemy. That's it. What I can say about this unit. And the passives are not really great. They are just basic passives to every unit that we have here in the game. But the unique passive ability of this unit is the increases damage dealt to the enemy with abnormal conditions by 10% when HP is above 80% and increases equipment CT by 20%. And no, yeah, that is not a unique passive ability in my opinion. So yeah, so I see that this unit has the potential to be like an S tier, not a major like an SS tier, but yeah, she is like an S tier unit, so she is not really that a must-have unit. So if you have a different unit that can inflict status ailments to the enemy, then she is might be a skip. And other than that, she is an S tier. So what can you say about this unit Canary that is coming to the global this coming March 31st? And let me know in the comments below. Yeah. So yeah, I think that is for me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.